This is the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
We are back at it for a one-day work week. Hoorah!
Yeah, and then we're here Monday and Tuesday as well.
That's right.
But then we're off till the 8th. Sorry. But we're still airing like best of clips, which is fun. Apologies. We got so many texts on one day that we were gone.
Headlines,
Your headlines bed was just running. It was like do for 2 minutes straight, which I'm sure was a great song to listen to.
It is a pretty thick beat.
Yeah, well, it's got that like kind of video game vibe to it. So I hope it motivated some people.
Every time we leave for holiday, we're like, hey, can you make sure that the headlines and our weather and traffic music bed is out of there? Mm-hmm. We can't have that run. There's nobody here to
it's
talk
nice
over it.
It's nice seeing the text line being worried, like there's something wrong with us, which is kind of giving me main character energy, so I kind of like it. Therefore, from here on out, whenever we're away, I want those to run for people to be like, oh my gosh.
Okay, cool.
I'm just kidding.
What did you learn over the holiday season thus far?
So what I learned is, because I really wanted an Apple Watch, so it's like, oh, maybe there'll be some good deals on Boxing Day or something. No, of course not. And then I had a friend tell me, your iPhone itself counts your steps. Because that's the whole point of me wanting one, is I want to try and hit 10,000 steps a day in the new year. I know, so hard for me. But if you go into the health app, it actually tells you how many steps you've taken that day just by holding your phone.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm not thrilled with
the numbers.
The numbers weren't good.
Although that doesn't seem that accurate.
It isn't. I don't
like
think it
a
is.
watch, you have that bad boy on from the time you get out of bed till the time you go to bed if you want.
That's true. I didn't have my phone on me on the one day that I went on like a long nature walk. So it really brought down my score.
It just didn't bring up your score. Your score was still that low.
Yeah, there was one day that I had 600 steps.
Oh my God. 600?
That's it.
There are people at retirement homes getting twice that.
Okay, but they have those dance classes.
More important lessons that we learned over the holiday season coming up. We want to hear from you as well.
We're asking you what you learned over the holidays, if there's anything. I love Larissa's text. If you want to have a peaceful holiday season, don't force yourself to go places you don't want to go just because it's Christmas. Like your in-laws. We didn't go this year and we had a more peaceful time than previous years.
All right.
Got to do what you got to do.
Matt says you can say no to board games too. It seems like a lot of people are setting boundaries this holiday season.
Another text we got. It seems like over the holidays, people love to vent on Facebook. You get all the tea, all the hot gossip. You know what? That's true. There was a couple times I logged into Facebook and there were some heavy statuses, but like talking about stuff that you would never say to just anyone.
Really?
It's like you keep that to your therapist.
Like venting about relationships?
Everything. Mostly family.
Okay. I learned an important lesson, and I feel like it's something that we as a society have to take care of
Okay.
and change. Why do we add home baking to a holiday that already has so much food? Like, I feel like we should switch when we do the home baking, because we've gotten some door deliveries from neighbors, and my God, people can make good squares. But I've also got all these Lindors that I got in my stocking. I've got leftover turkey that I'm still trying to tear through. Like, I am eating competitively.
Yeah, I'm eating I'm trying to get through a huge Toblerone right now before the new year.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, so where do
add
you want the baking goods to go? What?
Family Day? There's nothing exciting except for family, I guess.
Ryder,
for
haven't
Family
you
Day.
learned from the text line that nobody wants to hang out with their family? Nobody's going to see anyone on Family Day. So you will be eating all of the cookies that you made.
Well,
Maybe you can like leave it on your in-laws' doorstep and run away, right?
well, that's pretty much what's happening with these baking drop-offs.
True.
Just let's move all the home baking to Family Day. How about that?
When is Family Day, Feb?
Yeah, I think so.
No, people are already like a month and a half into their fitness goals. It's not going to work. We just need to abolish
Thanksgiving?
baked goods.
There's not a lot of treats with Thanksgiving.
Pies.
Oh, yeah, there is pies. August long. The NFL Christmas games. And then, of course, Beyonce did the halftime show.
Yeah, that was
between
wild.
the second game. You said that your dad wouldn't turn up the TV.
No. I was like, can we listen to Beyonce? She's on. He's like, yeah. Figure it out if you can. My dad is like this extravagant setup, so none of us know how to use his remotes.
Right. And he loves listening to music
He
loud.
loves, 70s music.
Right.
So he's not going to turn up Beyonce.
But he should when, like,
I know. We
the
were opening
majority
gifts.
of the room.
We were like, hello. What if something iconic happens?
Right.
He didn't care. So that was annoying, but it looked good. I could see it.
So you watched it without sound.
Correct. Oh, there was one point where we could hear a little bit of it, and he got sassy because she was covering a Beatles song. So there you go. That tells you everything. It's just like 70s or nothing.
Happy holidays. We're going to do a round of holiday complaint corner. Little things about the holidays that most people seem to really like that you're not so sure about. So, like, drama at the dinner table, no. Because everybody dislikes that. I mean,
Love it.
I quite enjoy that, actually. But
You love an awkward situation.
we're talking more about the things that everybody seems to be on board with that you're like, nah.
You're like, I can't deal with this.
Little things that tick you off over the holidays that most people seem to really enjoy.
Yeah, it's so fun seeing how many people are texting in about things that you don't really think about until you hear a Scrooge-like perspective.
Right.
And I'm loving it. This one from Lee. When your nieces and nephews get too many gifts, so when they open the one from you, they don't say thank you until their parents force them to. You know, like there's too much going on, there's too many gifts, and then they don't appreciate, maybe you spent $100 on them.
Right.
They'll never even know who got that for them. That's infuriating.
Or when they like play with the ribbon that's box is wrapped in more than they play with the gift you bought. Yeah.
Dan texted in. Again, we're asking you little things about the holidays that just drive you crazy. Being trapped in your own home with extended family members and not being able to go hide in your room because it's quote unquote rude.
Fair enough.
Sometimes you just want to get away, but you can't.
This text says Boxing Day sales used to mean something. I inquired. I was like, can you get into that a little bit deeper? And they went on to say that you used to be able to go to specific stores and get really good deals, whereas they seem like the deals are just all stores now.
Yeah, but also I feel like the deals are a lie in a lot of places. Like they inflate the price beforehand and then you think it's a deal, but really that's like the regular price of the item.
Yeah.
So that's annoying to me
I
as well.
still do think the Boxing Week sounds like it makes sense to me that they would have had the prices high going into Christmas.
Okay.
Because people need to buy then. And the whole aura around it is that now they've got a lot of stock.
They got to get rid of stuff.
So in a supply and demand world, it makes sense that you'd get your best prices after the big holiday.
What is something about the holidays that drives you crazy? Erica says when people post their boring plate of turkey and mashed potatoes, it's got no color to it. It's just gray sadness on my timeline. That's enough.
It is actually, I was thinking this last night, when you don't have a colorful vegetable, it is a pretty boring looking, I mean, I love
No, I love it. It
turkey,
tastes
gravy,
good.
mashed potatoes, and stuffing.
It doesn't do well in a photo
Yeah.
setting. It doesn't post well.
Sure.
So that's really funny. Thank you for the text.
We haven't given ours yet. That's coming up. We both have little things about the holidays that bother us as well. We want to hear from you, though. We're talking about little complaints about the holidays.
Yeah, turkey farts.
That's a good one. Leah says, what I don't like about Christmas as a single mom is there's never a gift for me under the tree. 50 gifts for my kids.
Yeah, Santa just didn't step up for Leah.
Yeah, people say it's about giving, not receiving, but
True.
I'm kind of with Leah.
Yeah, like, come on.
The older I get, the less gifts there are. I'm lucky if I
know.
got one when I go somewhere.
Totally. The nieces and nephews get Starbucks gift cards. I'm like, I'd like that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. The gift card game my kid got, like Lulu gift card to go along with the 75 shirts she got. I could use that gift card.
My Uncle George got your daughter $100. My uncle. I was like, hello, I exist.
$100?
$100 cash. I was like, you've never met her.
Have you let my kid know that
No.
yet? Okay.
Should I just take it?
Maybe.
No, that's bad karma. But I'll definitely be the one taking her shopping, and I will guilt trip her into buying me something.
That's
That's insane.
That's a great little brainstorm, though, as far as things to complain about over the holidays that most people find joy in.
Yeah. A lot of people love posting pictures of their meal. And I loved the text that we got that said, stop doing that because it's just grayness. It's just like turkey, mashed potatoes, and gravy. And it's the most unflattering picture. Yet everybody feels the need to post it.
Hey, you need some carrots or Brussels sprouts on there.
Some sort of color needs to be happening here. My complaint, and this is going to hurt some feelings, and I apologize in advance.
Uh-oh.
Because I see it everywhere.
Anytime she does this, it does hurt feelings.
It does. It's the matching pajamas for me.
Really?
And I know that it makes people happy, but there's too much. It's like too common now that I'm like, doesn't have any meaning to me anymore to see it. But also, it's none of my business. It's not my family.
Well, it's not
so what's
for
it to
you.
Me? I know.
It's
But it also is.
it brings old people on Facebook joy.
That's true. They love
It's
that.
for the grandparents.
It is. It's for the grandparents. Okay, fine.
Like any family, if they're wearing matching, your sister and her husband posted
know.
a picture.
I saw it.
I liked it. I thought it was
I didn't.
adorable.
I didn't like it. I scrolled
you
past
didn't? I'm
it.
gonna go look. You honestly didn't like it?
No.
Lisa.
I don't like those photos. I look at them and I go, ugh, and I keep scrolling. It doesn't matter how cute the family is. I'm not interested in giving that a like. I'm not throwing those out.
Wow.
I know I'm a terrible person, but that's the whole point of this conversation. Tell us your Grinch point of view. Like there's something about the holidays that everyone else loves and you can't stand it.
It was supposed to be a judge-free zone here, but I'm judging you a little bit.
I'm sure everyone is, especially those of you that are probably listening to the show at home right now in your matching PJs.
Your sister.
I know. Right now we're talking about holiday traditions, things you see online or maybe in person that kind of annoy you. Lori wrote in saying, my sister's a teacher, so she re-gifts a lot of stuff to my mom and my stepmom, but it always looks like she went above and beyond and spent all this time and money, when in reality it's all just re-gifted stuff that her students got her.
Solid move. I can
but that
see
would
how
annoy
that's
me.
frustrating
Totally.
for sure. What do you got?
We went to family dinner where we had pre-agreed. Everyone's a little strapped for cash this year. No gifts for the adults. No gifts for the adults. So we show up empty-handed except for a bag of handmade pierogies that I made and had dinner. And then we go to the living room and there's like 12 gifts under the tree, all for us. So we left with gifts from every single adult, yet we didn't bring one gift to the dinner.
Yeah.
Why can't people understand when
The
you
rules,
say
yeah.
no gifts, no gifts?
Right? Like, it was very nice, but I felt so terrible. You know, we agreed, no gifts. You show up and you walk out with a pile full of gifts. Like, what the heck?
Yeah. That's that should be a no-go.
We haven't heard from you yet, Ryder. What is something about the holidays that drives you a little bit crazy?
I guess it's the need for Christmas music. Like, mix it in, that's fine. But when it's like, oh, this is all we're listening to for this month, it's a bit much.
It is.
I had like the best bowl of pho I've ever had in my life over the holidays. It was Christmas Eve. I was out shopping. And I stopped because I was hungry.
Classic. Out shopping on Christmas Eve.
For groceries. Thank you very much. And stopped in for a bowl of soup. I like eating lunch by myself. It's so peaceful. They had Jingle Bells playing on repeat the entire time I was there. By about the 16th time I heard it, I was rushing through my soup so I didn't go nuts. And it was in that moment that I was like, just normal playlist it. It did not everywhere has to have Christmas music. I get when you're in line to sit on Santa's lap in the mall.
Okay, yeah.
Christmas music. But at like a Vietnamese restaurant, I don't know if it's necessary that you have Jingle Bells on repeat.
Yeah, it's true. I was telling a group of people how much I love Randy Travis's Christmas album. And then we couldn't figure out the sound system, so it just played one Randy Travis song on repeat. And then I was embarrassed by the end. Like, by the time we figured it out, after the 6th time it played, I was like, okay, maybe that song isn't that good after all.
$1,000. It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay. Brought to you by Out of Bounds Restaurant.
Yeah, it is. We have Chantel on the phone, Texter 107, ready to win $1,000 on a Friday. Right, Chantel?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
You've gotten through once before, and it didn't go real well. $25.
No, yeah, it didn't go good.
All right, we can do better than that, we hope.
Yeah.
You've got to choose a teammate. They'll leave the room, and we're going to give you 5 words. You tell us the first word that comes to mind for each. We'll invite your teammate back in to play the same game. They don't know any of your answers, but for every answer that matches, it's $25. Hit them all, and it's $1,000. Who are you rolling with?
I'm going to go with Lisa this time.
Nice. I'll be back. Good luck.
All right, I'm going to start the timer. 25-second timer after I give you the first word, okay?
Okay.
And the first word is... Wait a second, I'm just rearranging here. Okay, your first word is salon.
Hair.
Goal.
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 Score.
Plastic.
Wrap.
Lunch.
Food.
Fence.
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 Ticket.
All right, let's get Lisa back in here and give away some money. I feel like we're going to do better than 25.
Yay!
Lisa,
Yes.
what is the first word that comes to mind when I say salon?
Hair. Woo!
Lunch.
Food. Oh, I was nervous there. I was really nervous.
You're at $50. That's a heck of a lunch.
Yes, it is.
What's the first word that comes to mind when I say plastic?
Bag.
Oh.
No!
She said wrap. Plastic wrap.
That's a good answer.
Goal.
Score.
Yeah!
75. Let's get to 100. Come on.
Fence.
Yard.
That's a good answer. Hers was good too, though. Picket is what she went with.
Ooh.
So you got $75 this time, Chantel.
Woohoo!
That's 2 more right answers than last time. So if you get through again and add 2 more right answers to what you did today, that's $1,000.
Yes, so better luck next time.
Thank you, guys.
Have a great weekend.
You too.
Bye.
Next chance to play is Monday morning.
You got that right.
At 7:50.
There's a husband who's gone viral. Over, I think, almost 2 million views now, where he's breaking down what to get your partner in their stocking, okay? And how to guaranteed give them the best stocking they've ever had in their life.
This started going viral after Christmas, though.
I know. So
Like-
this could actually work outside of stockings. This could be for their birthday present, anniversary, you name it. He goes into their bathroom, checks out all of the brands that she uses, skincare brands, makeup brands, because he's right. A lot of people are picky. They like to stick to the same brands, ones that they like, ones that don't make their skin break out or give them an allergic reaction. And he writes down or takes pictures of these brands. And then he goes straight to Sephora, not the drugstore, straight to Sephora. And he even warns people. He said, you're going to be overwhelmed when you walk in there. There's so many people. You don't know where to go. Walk straight up to an employee. His suggestion was the gay guy working because they're the best at helping him personally. And he shows them the brands that his wife likes, but he doesn't say restock these for her because she'll already be doing that. He said, give me the hottest new item that she most likely doesn't have, what everyone is buying.
Within this brand.
Exactly.
Okay.
And he says you have to be prepared to be overwhelmed in the store and most likely spend a couple $100, but guaranteed she will never be happier. And this guy's he's cracked the code. I don't know who trained the guy.
Yeah.
But he's gone viral. But like you said, Ryder, a little too late. Like all the comments are women being like, why didn't my husband see this before the holidays?
It is a strange time of year.
Sure is. Did you know it's Friday?
kind of. It just doesn't feel normal, this stretch. I remember in years past, we've said we probably shouldn't work these days just because it doesn't feel like anything's happening.
Nobody else is here in the building.
Even I was like, should we just leave the lights off?
I guess so.
Save the company some money on electrical? And like, we can just do the show in the dark? Mm-hmm. Anyway, it is a strange time of year. I think there should be some rules made for this time of year. And it's one of the major ones is just to commit to nothing.
Do nothing.
Do nothing and feel good about it.
Well, because it's only a matter of time before you're back into the routine of driving your kids to sports all weekend, every weekend, having deadlines with work, those meetings that drain your soul.
Yeah. Not right now, though. So embrace it. That's why I love the World Juniors. Is I have so much time right now for hockey.
And you don't feel guilty about it.
Yeah. And I think you should crush a full season of a show.
Yes.
The one that you've been waiting to catch up on or to start.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
and
there
then
we go.
Finish it before 2025. You can do that.
There's a guy who works for Barstool Sports who I thought summed it up really well. Kevin Clancy is his name. Here's what he had to say about this weird time of year.
Even if you get antsy, do nothing now for you in like 6 weeks who's swamped at work. Because there's going to come a time where you're working late in like early February and you're like, oh, all I want to do is sit on the couch. And it's like you told your couch no 6 weeks ago because you were getting antsy, you know? So even when you get bored, power through it, do nothing, get fat, be a gross, disgusting human, be a drain on society.
So true.
I heard another...
It's true. When you feel guilty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You sit on the couch and you want to get up and you want to start organizing drawers and stuff, have a fresh start. No.
Well, that's an okay thing to do,
Don't do it.
I heard another take from a guy who was breaking down the holiday season. And what the heck was his suggestion? I just had it. I feel like I lost it.
See, I love that you forgot it. Who cares? We're between Christmas and New Year's. Don't have a thought that makes sense.
Okay.
It's a waste of energy. I love that you're going nowhere with this. Congrats.
Thanks for the save there. I appreciate that. We are a few days away from New Year's resolutions getting rolling, and that, for a lot of people, is going back to the gym or going to the gym for the first time.
Something in the health category for sure.
And I know that can be frustrating for people that are all year round gym goers, that all of a sudden there's twice as many people in there.
Yeah, I think that can get frustrating, even though that doesn't mean you're a bad person. You're still so pumped that people are taking care of themselves and getting back into the gym, because it can be a really intimidating setting. But
when you're used to not waiting for machines, and then you're like, what am I doing here? I'm just standing waiting instead of actually working out. So there are a few tips online I tracked down because I heard a gym goer buddy talking about this. And what he does is he asks to change his lunch hour at work. I know that that's not an option for most people. And so now he takes his lunch from 1 till 2 instead, and he goes and he works out then, because 1 to 2 is much quieter than the noon to 1 crowd. So I thought that was interesting. I looked into a few more things that you can do. And one of the ones that a lot of people are discussing online, once again, this is for gym goers who are annoyed with the amount of people that show up as of early January. It's trying those machines that you haven't tried before, and most people don't use that much. Like, you look, and there's the machines with dust on them in every gym, right? The rowing machine or...
the machine where you, like, put your knees on it, you twist, and it works your obliques.
Sure. So actually trying out those machines and making that your plan for early January.
Did I say the right muscle there?
Obliques? I think so.
Dunno, never worked them before.
Apparently hiring a trainer can really help because they know how to not make you wait.
Where'd you read this? Where'd you read this?
No.
Trainers.com?
No, it was on Reddit. But if you...
From who? Who was the Redditor? I train people?
No, hold on.
Is that their name?
Because there's certain gyms that have spaces just where the trainers will take people. And so you don't have to wait. Even if you know what you're doing in the gym, hire a trainer for the first couple weeks to get through it.
Purple Pants Kyle just wrote in, not me hearing this as I'm leaving the gym for the first time in 2 years. Get out of the way, PPK.
So yeah, those are a few of the options. Try new machines that you haven't tried before that most people don't use. Hire a trainer and try to go during off-peak hours. I guess would be a way to word it.
Smart.
Yeah. Working out outside's always a good time too, even if it's minus 16.
Apparently you burn more calories when it's cold like that, just going for a walk.
Have you watched Rocky IV when he's in Russia training? It's the best. Just get geared up. Go push some stuff around. Go for a run in the snow. You know?
I've never seen Rocky IV.
What? We're joined by John. Tell us about Hyperbaric Health and Spa.
We're a local health and wellness spa. We specialize in hyperbaric chambers, red light therapy, and salt chambers. So all three modalities are excellent in improving your immune system and giving you that extra strength and health. They'll help boost your mental clarity, boost your energy levels, give you a fighting chance over this holiday season.
You guys got some cool stuff happening over on your socials. Where can people find you and what's going on?
Find us at hyperbarichealthspa.com, and we have Instagram handle under the same name. From Boxing Day till January 2nd, keep posted to our social media because every day we're going to be releasing some limited specials. Our last set of specials sold out pretty quickly about a week ago, so we decided to bring it back for 7 days.
And where in Edmonton are you located?
Just off of Calgary Trail and University Ave.
The Ryder and Lisa Podcast. Play 107.